starts with two. A simple step, a shared journey, and as others walk beside us, we grow in strength, in hope, in community, side by side, in community.
Greetings, friends, and welcome back to Side by Side in Community. I'm Pastor TJ McCabe, and today we are continuing our September journey through exploring God's call. What it means to live a life that matters and one that's in step with God's purpose for your life. And so this week, I want to bring it right down to earth. Paul writes in Colossians 3:23, "Whatever you do, do it from the heart, as something done for the Lord and not for people." Tune into that phrase, whatever you do. That might sound overly simple at first, but it's actually one of the most freeing and empowering scriptures that we have when we talk about our purpose. You see, we often associate calling with big things, life-changing moments, life-altering careers, world-shaking decisions. But what if calling isn't always about doing something different? What if it's about doing what you're already doing differently? Let's be honest. A lot of us don't feel called in our day-to-day lives. We're running errands and answering emails and making coffee and cleaning up the kitchen, and we're in meetings that could have simply been emails. Or we're doing laundry that never ends. Or working jobs that feel more like survival than they do service. So when someone talks about living your life with purpose, you might feel a bit, disconnected. Paul says, whatever you do. That means the quiet stuff, the overlooked stuff, the unpaid stuff, the boring stuff, even the painful stuff. Whatever you do, do it from the heart for the Lord. Maybe your purpose right now is simply showing up for someone who needs you. Maybe your calling is making dinner with love. Maybe it's driving someone to a doctor's appointment, choosing not to gossip in a conversation. Maybe it's offering a smile to a grocery store clerk who's had a hard day. Maybe it's sending an email that nobody will thank you for. Callings don't always look heroic, and they often look like faithfulness. It's less about climbing a mountain, and it's more about a steady presence on God's path. And so here's the beautiful thing. When we start doing the small things with love and with presence, with God in mind, we start to feel the shift. We don't just go to work, but we serve with purpose. We don't just make dinner, but we choose to nourish our family. And we don't just attend church, but we help create sacred space for those around us in church. And so here's our reflection for this week. What if your calling isn't about what you do, but how you do it? Where in your life today can you bring more heart? Where can you shift your focus from routine to building relationships, from survival to significance? Because you don't need a title to live with purpose. You don't need a stage to make an impact, and you just need a willing heart. And so whatever you do it for the Lord. And so I'll see you next week. Let's keep walking side by side in community together with Christ.